Let's do this. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, Jane Doe. Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. Today is March 25th. It is 12:03 p.m. Just want to check in with you guys. I haven't connected with you guys like this in a minute. I'm feeling in the mood. I love it. I'm here. I'm excited to see you. Oh, thank you. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Hit the like button on your way in. I appreciate y'all. I know this is short notice, but that's how I do things. I don't like to plan it because if something happens and I'm unable to show up when I say I am, then I don't like that. So I just keep it impulsive, right? Whenever I feel like it. Y'all know me, right? And no, this is not moonshine. It's water. Hey, furry fuzzy friends, 995, Tracy. Hey, what's up? Who else in the house? Okay, say hi to everybody. So let's get some energy. Ashley Rucker, hey. Love you back, guys. I appreciate that. Love the yellow hearts. Yes, that's what's up. Let's get some energy for the collective. I don't want to do those yet. Just give them a little shuffle so they'll be ready. Ready. Let's get some of these. As a matter of fact, let me shuffle all of them so I can just pick them up and do their thing. Give time for folks to come on in and hit that like button. Yeah. Yep, this is live and in color. It's Wednesday afternoon. Y'all see the post, I made about the ants? Child, when I seen them little ants running around this morning, I put my phone on the counter to make my coffee. And I went to pick up my phone. There was ants all over my phone. I was like, oh, double toothpicks, right? Man, I immediately started Googling what can I use to clean it up, to keep them out of here. But I understand it comes with the territory. But still, I ended up cleaning out counters and cabinets and wiping them out and, doing my spices and shit like that. Anyway, enough about me. But anyway, that was like, but it was kind of a good thing because I kind of, it felt like I was cleansing, you know what I mean? So I just went with it. So let's see what's going on. We got a few folks in here. What's up, love? Oh, thank you, UNL3. I was here. I heard UNITY. Wasn't that Queen Latifah? UNITY. That's for unity. All right. What's the energy spirit for the collective, huh? We got a few folks in here that came here for some confirmation. They want to know, is it real or is it Memorex? Hey, Beth. Ron Lee, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're in. Come on here, y'all. All right, spirits, stop playing with me. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. We're thinking. We're thinking. Hey, that's right. UNITY. What's the message for the collective? They came here for confirmation. Whatever confirmation you're looking for, whatever clue word, whatever it is that is gonna be like, oh shit, right? That you're thinking about. Don't type nothing. This is just about us connecting, right? Spirit, what's the message for the collective? What's the confirmation, Spirit? Who's this for? I'm taking that one. We got labyrinth. All right. So you've been going around and around and around in circles. You keep running up against a brick wall. 15 could be significant. Somebody could be 51. The 15th of the month could be significant. I'm hearing the 15th. Some of you guys could be going on a journey, but I feel like this is something you've done already. You're hoping for a different outcome. Or this could be a new journey. Maybe you're moving further away, or some of you guys could be moving closer to someone or something. What's going on here, Spirit? Stability. Y'all going where it's stable. So 15, 16, this is forward movement. If you were indecisive about going on a journey to somewhere or something that's more stable and more stability for you, Spirit saying you're going in the right direction. All right, take that how it resonates. That's for somebody. You could be seeing angel numbers. What else, Spirit? Something about a red door. Some of you guys could be moving into a brick home. A brick home, or something, a home that's brick. It could be a brick building. Some of you guys could be in the Navy, or you could know somebody in the Navy. What's the message, Spirit? Okay. Yin and yang, balance. Okay. Some of you guys could be taking a boat trip. I'm hearing nauticals. 4 could be significant. This is going to bring balance for you in some way. This is like the connection that you're going to come into that's going to bring you stability, balance. It's going to be made for you. Okay, if that makes sense. It's something that's made for you. What we got here? Disruption, lightning. There could be a disruption in your plans. Maybe something happened. You could have came up against a roadblock and you're like, oh, maybe this is God telling me not to do this. That's somebody's looking for that answer. This could be having to do with the weather. 41 could be significant. Somebody's flight could be delayed and they could think that's a sign. Let's see. Is it a sign, Spirit? Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Hey. What's up, y'all? Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. What is this disruption? Somebody going to, yeah, so you could be like, I'm also picking up like blockages. Somebody could be creating blockages. You could be around somebody that could be telling you with this labyrinth. It's like every time you try to make a decision to go or do something or to go on your own journey, it's like you got naysayers, you got people that telling you it won't work. You know what I mean? Or people, talking about, oh, why you want to go there? So this, just naysayers, fear factors, okay? I'm definitely getting somebody seeing something as a sign. You know what, Spirit? Want me to get some more of these? Get another one of these. All right. Because I don't think you quite answered it for you. Medical staff emergency. Something's going to be a disruption, whether it's with you or somebody around you. Somebody could have a medical emergency. Okay. Somebody could have had a medical emergency on a flight. Or they could. There could be a lot of turbulence and bad weather if you're flying. Okay, take that how it resonates. Spirit. Does this mean for the collective not to go? What is this? What's the answer for the collective? Oh shit. Hope. Hope. Don't give up. Don't give up on the first sign of difficulties, right? Now I can see if like God forbid you broke your leg or something, you know what I'm saying, before you would, some shit like that, right? But Spirit saying, it's just I don't know. I keep feeling like there's an energy that's trying to keep you from not going forward, whether this is your energy or outside energy, but it's your destiny. Look at that. This is your destiny. You could be creating this fear yourself, like when you feel like you're not sure and you keep looking for reasons not to go, not to do this. Number 6 could be significant. Okay? But until you get off of this wheel to this round and around and around, thinking you're gonna find what you're looking for within the circle you're in, Spirit says no. The stability and the balance that you're looking for is you're gonna have to travel. Somebody's gonna have to go to another place, and you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to move from where they're at. Look, I can't listen. It's time to go. Okay. That's for somebody. You know what? Let's do another one. Let's do another one. What I just do with the card? Let's do another one. I'm gonna do another one. I feel like there's some other answers, some other questions that weren't answered. Spirit, let's pull one out of the ethers. What do they need to know, Spirit? Whose confirmation is this? Oh, Destiny again. 18, Palm. Some of you guys could be asking me if this is what I should be doing. I heard that. Some of you guys could be asking if this is something I'm destined to do. What we got here? Peace and harmony. 12 could be significant. And then we got power lines, energy. You're very peaceful energy. Yes, it's your destiny to bring peace and harmony and communicate that with others so that it has a ripple effect. 36 could be significant. You get it from source. You get it straight from the power lines. People are going to hear you. Power lines also give me like traveling communication. So whatever this is that you do, all right, whatever it is that you're doing, that you're creating, some of you guys could do murals, paint murals. Okay, some of you guys I'm also hearing could travel and volunteer to help like countries or something like that. I forget what they call those when they travel. The Peace Corps. Some of you guys could be thinking about the Peace Corps. Take it how it resonates. Do they still have the Peace Corps? Did they dismantle that too? Look. I can't make it up. Some of y'all are meant to do work that's going to travel the world. Yeah, create motivation. And what did I say earlier? Somebody doesn't want you to do it. Some of you guys could be on the World Wide Web. All right. Some of you, yeah, you communicate. Yes, this is this is what was meant for you to do. Yes, that's what you want to know. Traffic cone, we got caution on the bottom. Can I get another one? Stand in your personal power. This is your destiny. Medical staff, healing. That's what you do. That's what you're destined to do. Abundance on the bottom of the deck. That's what you're destined to do. Whoever I'm talking to. Okay. Let's do one more. And then we'll do some tarot. Y'all got a few minutes? Y'all got a few minutes, but I'm being called to do this, so take it how it resonates. All right, let's get one more. Somebody want to know. They want to know, Spirit. I've been traveling and working for 2 years in Vietnam now. Wow, isn't that crazy? What's the message here? Look at that. Not relationships. It's complicated, I heard. 35. Some of you guys could be dealing with the relationship. You're worried about a relationship, how to smooth things out, to get things back to normal. I'm hearing butterfly metamorphosis. You want to change something. You want to transform something. You want to my spirit, I rebuke down the blood of Jesus. You want to get to the root of something so that you could clear it out, or this could even be within yourself, right? You could be changing the way that you deal with relationships. Maybe that's something that you want to do. You want to be, I'm hearing, more effective. You want to be more confident, self-assured, right? You want to be more, I'm picking up aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You want to be more, I don't know, I keep hearing aggressive. Somebody wants to be, feels like they need something changed you. I don't know. You want to, I don't know, it's still to the tune of standing up for yourself, right? Not letting people bully you. You're going through some kind of metamorphosis, a change, a transformation. And within that transformation, it's about how you deal with relationships as well. The ties that bind us, I'm hearing. This could be family, okay? You're changing the way you see family. You're changing the way you deal with family. What's going on? Water, surrender. Look at that. Yeah, you surrendered. You realize it, you can't do it their way and they don't want to do it your way. So what you going to do? You surrender. 39 could be significant. You surrender. You see things from a higher perspective. You move on. You unbind yourself to the situation, right? Some of you guys are getting a lot of clarity at this time as well about relationships, about how you show up in relationships, what you allow in relationships. What's going on here, Spirit? You're not the same person that you used to be. That's for sure. Infinity. Unlimited potential. Intuition. Manifestation. Higher knowledge. When you surrender, something about when you surrender. Yeah, look at that. You remove the obstacles. When you surrender to it, you remove the obstacles. You say, this is coming to me out the air, y'all. You say, I see you there. But whatever, the universe feels is right, is going to be right. I don't have to worry about you. I don't have to keep pushing you. I don't have to keep trying to get you to see my point of view. I got to trust the universe, right? Does that make sense? Give me one more, Spirit. Whatever's going to be is going to be. Whatever's meant for me will not miss me. But when I'm ready to receive it, it'll show up, right? What we got here? Peace and harmony, the moon and your emotions. You got full control over your emotions. This way, that better. This camera loose backwards. Yeah, peace and harmony, 12 and 23. Your emotions, the moon, very intuitive. Somebody's very intuitive. Somebody has really made a huge change about them, especially as it relates to other people, right? You have you have detached yourself from the identity that you had with other people, if that makes sense. You know how when you be with your friends, you act like your friends, right? Y'all do the same shit. Y'all, listen, the sunflower action. I can't make it up. Listen, you are realizing, look, we got opportunities here too. You are realizing that, everything ain't for everybody. And what's good for your friends ain't good for you. You learn how to detach yourself. You learn how to be your own person, who you were meant to be with this transformation, with this butterfly, right? Everybody comes out as a snail, right? Maybe people thought you were slow. You wasn't fast enough. You hear me? You wasn't moving like they was moving. Remember, y'all about to walk into some new opportunities. And if you was wondering, was it all worth it? Yes. Yes, it's worth it. Yep, we got a new opportunity coming as well. Not just because you did the work, but because you did the work, because you were willing. You hear me? All right, let's get some more messages from my collective here. These cards are all mixed up. What's the message for the energy in the room? You love lunchtime? It's spring, there'll be ants everywhere. I heard they don't like that. Lavender and peppermint, I heard as well. Cinnamon. Child, I was on Google all morning. I was like, we ain't gonna be overcome, taken over by no damn insect. We have intimacy here. We have sexuality. Stop it. And then we got pets. Okay, so intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing, someone still figuring themselves out, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love, chemistry, sexuality, pets, the fudge. Some of you may have a physical attraction towards someone. Some of you guys could be having sexual intimacy with someone. Who Spirit says somebody loves their dog more than they love you. So that some of y'all may feel like somebody loves their pet more than they love you. Right? They'd rather spend time grooming and hanging out with their pet, taking photos rather than spending time with you. Maybe you think somebody might be a little, like it's kind of standoffish. Like, why this motherfucker ain't sexually attracted to me like they love that fucking dog or that cat or whatever the animal is, right? What's going on in Spirit? Somebody's still trying to figure themselves out. Maybe somebody is having an issue with their sexuality. Maybe they're not sure what they want, right? Maybe you're thinking about how it used to be and things have changed. Okay? What's going on in Spirit? Vacation. Some of y'all need a vacation. Or you will be taking a vacation. Maybe some of y'all is just taking your emotional support animal with you on vacation. Maybe that way you'll try to figure yourself out, right? Maybe some of you guys could be going on vacation for the first time with someone. Y'all done met y'all a Facebook babe, and y'all going on trips. Y'all traveling to go see somebody. Well, we got cycles. Look at this shit now. Listen, are we repeating the same cycles? Is that what we doing? We got divorce, experiencing a breakup. Could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody could be getting a divorce after somebody maybe expressed that they may like the same sex or that they wanted to have an open marriage or open relationship. Maybe you're having to walk away and close this cycle out with this person. Okay? But Spirit's saying you have to close the cycle because I see reminiscing here. So somebody could, still be hooked on the sex with somebody. Just because somebody may like to go both ways doesn't mean that the sex ain't good. I don't know. I'm just I'm just saying, but some people like that, right? But I feel like, you not hanging on and letting somebody hold on to you and keep you bound to them, knowing that they're not sure what they want. Not only is that putting you at risk health-wise, right? Because if they don't know what they want, then they probably out here experimenting. You feeling me? So some of y'all could be like, all right, listen, y'all could be getting a divorce or separation. It could something about pets could be in here. Some who gets the dog, who gets the cat. I don't see no kids out here, so all right. Or some of you guys could be getting a pet because of a breakup. Okay, take it how it resonates. What else we got here, Spirit? Child, we got no. Mercury retrograde. Ooh, child. Electronic issues, communication issues, reviewing everything. And no, it's not the right time. If you was thinking maybe you made a mistake, no, you did not. Take a break. No, you did not. Mercury retrograde will have you thinking, have you rewind and going back and making sure you're sure about the choices that you made. And if you're not sure, if you feel like you made a mistake, that'll be a time for you to make amends, right? But otherwise, if you go back looking, trying to look at, all the good shit about it, look, Spirit said it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Anything else, Spirit? I'm trying to see where my timer is. Then I moved it over here. Only been on here 26 minutes. I feel like I've been on here with y'all forever. What's going on? Anything else? Look, follow your intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. You already know this person doesn't know what they want. You could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay? You already know that this is karmic. Yes. This is not your destiny. If you're thinking about going on vacation with this person that you are divorcing or already separated from, Spirit said don't do that. Some of y'all could be thinking about going on vacation together, trying to work it out. Remember I said something about delays too in travel? Now, this is the other side of that. If you are experiencing delays, especially with something that you came out of karmic, then that's a sign for you to slow the fuck down. Okay? What's going on in Spirit? What we got here? Somebody got gambling addictions. And they could have addictions with drugs and alcohol as well. Yeah, especially, man, listen, if they could be, I heard gay for pay. You hear me? Especially when you're dealing with alcohol and drugs and shit, right? Look, commitment. This is somebody you had a commitment with. All right? What's going on here, Spirit? Pay attention. You already know this person's always broke. Like I don't know what I just heard. Like you said, y'all ain't even having sex like you used to. It don't feel the same. That's somebody. We got a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. Yep. You guys could be distant. There's somebody that could be. Remember, we talked about being at a distance, being on that flight, going to see somebody, going to spend the holidays with somebody. Look, they'll be back. There go that earth sign again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Expect to hear from them soon. Listen, Spirit says time to move on because they've been watching you. They spy on you. It's earth sign. All right. All right now. Let's get a little more here. I heard when we gonna get to the good part. Get down to the good part. When we gonna get to the good part, You know, I want to get to it. Something like that. All right, Spirit, what's the message? Let's get some collective energy here. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes, y'all. I'm just here to entertain y'all, my silly ass, with my goofiness, right? With my intuition. What we got here? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, it's time to move. Oh my God, Jolly, what you say? He's not even smart enough to get paid. Ooh-wee. That's, oh my God. Ooh-wee. What's going on here? What's the message here for the collective? In the room. They all came to see us, Spirit. Hey, everybody. Everybody in the chat. Everybody on the screen watching. Thank you guys for the subscribes, the likes, the hype. Thank y'all for kicking it. What's the message? I'm tired of talking to them now. Let's go. Let's go. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Oh, we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so things ain't working out quite like you thought they would, right? You're having a bit of bad luck. Everything you try to do fails. I don't know, Spirit. I'm hearing you're manifesting in the wrong way. So that's for somebody. This is somebody that's used to getting their way. But they get it by manipulation. They get it by underhanded shit. All right, take it how it resonates. Injustice, I'm telling you. Yeah. Somebody could use their looks. All right, they could be very attractive. I heard they can lure you with their physical appearance. Excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me. Somebody could have a black cat. Somebody could call themselves a witch. They could say they're a witch. They could admit that shit. Okay. You know. Guess you are who you pose to be, right? Somebody likes to burn a lot of candles. So you can see somebody could have a lot of melted candles around them. I'm seeing melted candles. What's going on in Spirit? The Star. Come on now. Somebody definitely plays in energy work. Definitely. Can I get one more with the Star energy though? I don't know. I feel like somebody gets the energy or the information, but they don't do the right thing with it, right? What's going on here? Or they could be two separate people. Judgment. Look at this shit. What's behind the Judgment? 5 of Wands. This is two separate people. Thank you, Spirit. You see where they getting their source of their energy from? One's getting it from up top, and the other one's getting it from down below. This is somebody that's been in competition with you. Somebody's under judgment. All right. This Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Star energy, that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's under judgment. For competing with you, creating obstacles for you, trying to make things harder for you. I'm here even hearing like sicking people on you. Okay, take that how it resonates. Okay. Or this could be you calling judgment, right? Somebody could also do things energetically to people to block people so that they can get an upper hand. I'm hearing to try to get an upper hand, like to reach some kind of goal, trophy, crown, fire, some kind of fire. They want to be seen. They want to be the master. They want to be the winner. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Deck up, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on here. You could have stopped healing, stop competing with this person if you ever were. But then I see judgment and then the Star. Surrendering. You surrendered. You let this go. You trust the universe, right? Listen, when you stop giving in to the situation, something backfired on somebody. So you could have been in competition with someone. Well, there go the ice. That was the icebreaker. Something about ice breaking. Something about ice. Somebody could have been doing like freezer spells. What's wrong with his spirit? Somebody was definitely trying to stop you, trying to block you, trying to get somewhere or be seen as something before you. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands. Somebody made an impulsive move. This could be a family member. It was injustice. Yeah. This is somebody that never really liked you anyway, is what I'm hearing. Somebody could have rushed into a relationship, had kids, or maybe they was jealous of you having a family, having a relationship, having kids. Injustice. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody tried to take something from you. Yeah, they sure did. 10 of Wands. They wanted you out the picture. They wanted you to leave. They wanted you to walk away from something. Somebody could have been very jealous of you. Very mean-spirited energy. Jealous. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is, somebody could be depressed. Somebody could cry all the time. They like to argue all the time. Somebody made a rash decision. Somebody did something very impulsive, and it was to block you from having this 10 of Pentacles, this new opportunity, this new beginning. And also to block your awareness of it. To create shit. To create blockages and barriers for you, right? Hardships, baggage. Having to carry a lot of burdens. Somebody wanted you to quit. Somebody wanted you to quit. What's going on, his spirit? Whatever it is you're doing, they want you to quit. Look at this. They want you to quit. Somebody wanted you to feel like you weren't good enough. Or this is how they feel. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody was a liar, a manipulator. They always had ill feelings. Somebody's very immature as well. This could be a grown, immature person. Somebody that still feels like they should have their way. And if they don't have their way, they curse a nigga. They'll curse a person, right? Or so they think, you know what I mean? But they'll definitely, project energy. All depends on what vibration you're in, right? But this is definitely people that's around this person. They don't like to be called out on their shit. They about to be though. Yeah, they about to be called out on their shit. Look, I was just thinking about this damn card. When pigs fly. If this person wants to come back and apologize to you on some way, shape, or form, to try, yeah. Somebody pretended to care about you, but they didn't. I'm getting the energy of like you being really nice and cool, maybe having a conversation on the phone, and then as soon as you hang up, the other person's like, fuck that person, you know what I mean? That type of energy. Take it how it resonates. Well, this could be you, collect. Take it how it resonates. What's going on here, spirit? Four of Cups. You already know. You already know. Eight of Swords, you're not stuck. You're not stupid. You're not caught up on what's happening. I feel like you just released it. You're just, you know what? Or maybe somebody was trying to compete with you for this opportunity, for this Ten of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? For this family, for this and this supportive environment, this Four of Wands kind of energy. Somebody wanted you to feel left out and rejected. For sure, for sure. Yeah, they did. They did something very, childish, wild. I'm hearing somebody's buck wild. Somebody just wild. They don't have no kind of get your shit together. Calm the fuck down. Stop making choices. They're just reckless as F. Somebody's really reckless. Spirit, this is giving me a sibling. This could be a sibling that's been competing with you for a 10 of fucking cups or 10 of pentacles. And not yours per se, but to try to beat you to the punch. That kind of shit. That's the energy I'm picking up here. If there's anything that you were trying to acquire, this person tried to beat you to the punch. You hear me? Yeah, they did. Listen, somebody created a lot of burdens for you, I promise. Somebody wanted you to feel stuck. They wanted you to feel worthless, like you weren't meant to have it, right? The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. The injustice in the reverse. This is somebody that's very dark, bitter, and jealous. Somebody could have brown hair. Somebody could have brown weave. A brown sew-in, I'm hearing. This is definitely somebody that's been competing with you for status. That's what it is, for status. Thank you, Spirit. For status. Wow. You could be very spiritual. All right. I don't know why I heard Christian. You could be somebody that prays a lot, And this is somebody that I don't know. I don't think they go to church or anything like that. I don't think this is somebody that's ever denied who they are. You know what I mean? I feel like this is just somebody that happens to come up in your energy collective. All right. They've always been like this, Spirit saying, listen, go back down the roots. Ask your family members, your cousins, your aunties. You know what I'm saying? Go back. And people will tell you, if you go back and get the story on this person, if you already know this person, I feel like there's somebody that's been that's been competing with you in life. Thank you, Spirit. What we got here? Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. Look at this, the devil. Look at this, trying to control. Where we at over here? Trying to control the situation. Trying to control you, trying to get in your head. Some of you guys could be suffering from headaches, anxiety, a lot of tension, a lot of distractions. This is somebody that was hoping that you would never figure it out. Yeah, they was hoping you would never figure this out, that you would constantly be wondering, what's wrong with me, right? Constantly entertaining or questioning people in your life, people trying to come into your life, right? The devil. Somebody wanted you to always have a bad experience, right? Always end up in toxic man, listen, always be off balance. Somebody wanted to beat you to wherever the destination they thought you might be going, they tried to go. This is somebody that could constantly watch you to see what you do, what you got going on, and they copy it. They try to beat you to it. What's going on here, Spirit? And they try to block your intuition. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. Somebody's not protected. Somebody may have thought you wasn't protected. They didn't know. But because, see, you called judgment surrendered, when you surrendered, the fight wasn't yours no more. You weren't in competition with this person. You were only trying to get to your destiny. This is somebody that was in competition with you for your shit. As if like the destiny just laid out there for anybody to come and pick it up. Whoever gets on it first, some shit like that. No, this shit comes from the Most High. It's already written. Your story's already written. Somebody was jealous of what looked like you was heading towards, and they wanted to beat you to it. Listen, lovers, choices. The strength and reverse vulnerability. Eight of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Cups. Look at this. They didn't want you to get it. They didn't want you to have it. Somebody didn't think you were strong enough to defeat them. Somebody thought they were stronger than you, especially when it came to your spirituality and your faith. Somebody thought they were stronger than God. Let's just put it out there like that. Somebody thought that they could coerce or dictate the direction of your life when, like I said, your life story was already written. It was already written. All this did was expose somebody for what they believe and who they thought was stronger than God, or what they thought was stronger than God. Their will was stronger than His will. Stop playing with child. Listen, somebody thought their will was stronger than yours, than God's. Mm-hmm. Who these folks out here in these streets? Let me get one of these, and then I'm gonna get up off of here. Anything? Look, they tried to disturb your peace, collective. I'm telling you. You listen, you left them alone, you walked away, you let them do what they wanted. That's her spirit says you let them have it. You let them have it. Whatever it is that they thought that they wanted, you didn't get in nobody's way. Whatever I heard, whatever rejection you received because of this person's manipulation was God's protection. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they know, somebody knew that you were strong enough to overcome this. That's why they wanted you to be weak, in a weak state, in an upset state, a wondering state, right? A depressed state. They wanted you to feel abandoned and isolated and unworthy, right? Because they were trying to block things from getting things. Trying to, listen, nightmare, I can't make this shit up. Suffering and darkness and persecution. That's how they wanted you to feel. Stop playing. And listen, that's what they was doing. Oop, there it is. That's what they was doing. Somebody thought that shit was a bright idea. Yeah, they thought it was a bright idea. What else, Spirit? They was told to stop. They was told to stop, but you know what? They wouldn't listen. Somebody was very stubborn. They had to have their way. I told you this is somebody that don't listen. Somebody tried to cause you an accident. They wanted you to have an accident, thought they was going to get some good news. That shit came out upside down. And look, it was the protest that they sent up. They thought they thought they was going to get some good. Come on, cards, get together. Get it right now. They thought that shit was going to have some kind of, that they was going to win, that they was going to hear good news about them reaching the goal by stopping you, collective. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Now, this is the message they're getting now. That's the Eight of Wands now. That's the Eight of Wands now. What we got here? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Ain't nothing you can do. You don't need nobody's help. You're not in no position where you're begging. You've already moved on to a new adventure. That's what you did when you surrendered. You started looking at things from a higher perspective. This wasn't your fight. This was a spiritual battle. And that's between God and whatever dwells on this earth. Child, listen. What's going on in his spirit? These folks, look, overload. 67 could be significant. 71, I'm hearing. 60, 26, 51, 42. Nope, whatever it was they tried to do, illness. Somebody could be sick. Whatever it was they tried to do to you, you overcame it. You sure did, because you surrendered it. You surrendered it. There goes the mask that is being revealed. Somebody could be sick. 35 could be significant, and 24. Somebody could be pretending to be sick. Be sick. Sick. Okay. Somebody could be faking it. But I don't know. Somebody could be trying to hide the fact that they sick. Disease, weakness, and fragility. Somebody could be trying to hide that. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Somebody going to jail for trying to manipulate you. They're going to spiritual jail. Captivity. Yep, spiritual captivity. And also physical. Somebody could be sick. And that's it for them. Spirit said everything's shut down. Ain't going to be no more. You heard? Unfreedom. Somebody's not free to do anything that they want to anymore. They trying to hide this shit, but they in spiritual jail. Now they're being manipulated. I'm hearing marionette. They're being manipulated. Ooh, that's ugly. All because what they did, they protested you. They tried to stop you from moving forward. They tried to say, it's as if somebody tried to beat you to the fucking finish line, but it wasn't even, they was in the wrong lane. You were never on no sprint to get to where you're going. You was always on the right path. There's somebody that tried to come and get in your lane because it looked fucking shinier. You hear me? What we got here? Natural disasters. Yeah, there's a tower. There's a tower. Yep. While you sit back daydreaming, whatever they was daydreaming and fantasizing about happening to you. Yeah. Look, the blind was leading the blind, baby. Somebody didn't see something coming. Yeah, they thought, ooh, listen, somebody thought they knew what they was doing. Somebody thought they knew what they was doing. They was going to get the prize. They went to a professional. They know what they doing. This was the blind leading the blind. Okay. All right, I'm getting up off of this. This is what's going out here in your neck of the woods, collective. Maybe this is somebody you know. Maybe this is resonating with you. I don't know. Anniversary. He's 42, my baby. Oh shit. Child, when I tell you that car flipped over and then it went under something. So, yeah, this could be, listen, this was somebody's strategy. This could be somebody that you really had a lot of love for. This could be somebody you have children with. Okay? It was somebody's strategy. Oh, Spirit said this was somebody's strategy to get here before you. Whatever that means. Yep, they're living and learning. So are you, collective. Somebody was trying to get to that family dynamic, that status before you. Somebody was always in competition with you, collective. Somebody always wanted to have the better car, better clothes, better relationship, better money, better house, all of that shit. You hear me? Yep. So that's that. And I'm going to get on up off of this. Thank y'all for kicking it with me. I'm glad to meet y'all. If I haven't met you before, some of y'all I know. But anyway, I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me and spending your lunchtime with me. All right. I hope that you got some confirmation this was for entertainment. All right. Just because you identify don't mean it's so. Anyway, I had a good time, guys. I'm glad I got to interact with you guys because that's always cool. Anyway, y'all stay up, okay? Y'all be good. I'll see y'all. Deuces.